Hey guys, I've got a late night video for tonight. This is going to be my updated deck for Bavsargra for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress series. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Bavsargra finally got a pretty decent update, or decent enough for me to update it. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Of course. We'll start off with the Bavsargra ride line. This one is ultra specific, so you kind of have to play these ones this way. A Sealed Blaze Dragon Arshina? Yeah, I think it's that. Or Sealed Blaze Dragon Arshina. It's the grade 0 for Bavsargra. Of course, next up we have Sealed Blaze Dragon Namarkar. When this unit is placed on Vanguard by riding from the grade 0, you Soul Blast 1. Search your deck for up to one Sealed Blaze Sword Privity or Sealed Blaze Shield Swayambu. Reveal it and put it into your hand, and then you shuffle the deck. Alright, yep. Then, of course, we've got Sealed Blaze Dragon Halbardra? Yeah. When this unit is placed on Vanguard by riding from the grade 1, you choose an arms card in your drop and you put it into your hand. Essentially what you do is, when you go into the grade 1, you search for the arm, then you pitch it to ride into the grade 2, and then you use the grade 2 to get it right back. Essentially making your discard for the grade 2 free. Of course, then we've got Bavsargra. Her first effect is when this unit is armed, you can soul charge 1 and then choose a grade 1 or less card from your drop zone and call it to the rearguard circle. Very nice. And of course, its main effect, if this unit is armed with 2 or more cards, you Soul Blast 2, retire all of your opponent's front row rearguards, and then this unit gets an extra critical until the end of turn. Very nice. That is the Bavsargra ride line, and now on to the main deck. Of course, we've got 3 more copies of Bavsargra. One of the Sealed Blaze Sword. This is a right deity arms, so it goes onto the right hand of Bavsargra. And then you play it by Soul Blasting 1, and then it has the effect of, when the unit armed with this card attacks, that armed unit gets an extra 10,000 power until the end of that battle, and at the end of that battle, if your opponent's damage has 4 or less cards, you Counterblast 2, put this card into your drop, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, and deal 1 damage to it. Very nice and simple. And we have another right arm at the Sealed Blaze Hammer Cerelia. Yeah. Again, it's our right deity arms. When this card is armed, choose one of your opponent's back row rearguards and retire it. Choose one of your vanguards and it gets an extra 10,000 power until the end of turn. And then it has another effect. At the end of your turn, you put this card into your drop, choose a card with right deity arms ability and a different card name from this card from your drop, and you put it into your hand. So essentially, you use that to get the sword back. It's kind of, there we go, yeah, now you can see it. Of course, now we've got the shield. This is a left deity arms, so it goes on the left side of Bavsargra. You play it by Counterblasting 1, and then its effect is when the unit armed with this card is attacked, that armed unit gets an extra 10,000 power until the end of that turn. So essentially, it is a opponent's turn version of the sword. Very nice. Now we've got the Sealed Blaze Gun Chandra. This is another left deity arms. You play this by Soul Blasting 1. When the unit armed with this card attacks, you counterblast 2, and the armed unit gets drive +1 until the end of that battle. At the end of the battle, you put this card into your drop zone. Very nice. It is essentially one of your finisher cards for the deck. Another good one is this Sealed Blaze Axe Shivishtar. It is another left deity arms. During the battle that your Vanguard attacked, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more cards at the same time. Now, good thing about this one, it does not have a play cost, so you can just play it for free, and the hammer also has that as well. So these are probably the cheapest arms cards to use. And then, so yeah, your opponent must call 2 or more cards at the same time. And at the end of your turn, you counterblast 1, put this card into your drop, choose a card with left deity arms ability, and a different card name from this card from your drop, and you arm it to your Vanguard. Most likely, since it's at the end of your turn, you'll probably want to swap it in to the shield. So yeah, now that the arms cards are over with, go on to some other stuff. We have Sealed Blaze Dragon Kashadi? Yeah, Kashadi. When this unit is placed on rearguard from hand, if you have a Vanguard with Bavsargra in its card name, you Soul Blast 1 and discard a card from your hand, search your deck or drop for 1 arms card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. And if you search your deck, you shuffle the deck. And then it has another effect, Counterblast 1, put an arms card from your Vanguard into the Soul, and then draw a card, and it gets an extra 5,000 power. Very nice. This can help you get back some arms cards, so that's pretty good. However, I don't really end up using him all that much, but hey, that's fine. The new very good grade 2 Bavsargra got. This is Sealed Blaze Dragon Divishtia. Yeah, Divishtia. We'll go with that. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you Soul Blast 1, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with the Dress Boost ability, and up to 1 arms card from among them, reveal them. Choose up to 1 from among the revealed cards, put it into your hand, and then discard the other. So, for example, you can choose to either add the arms card to your hand or discard it, or you can choose to add to your hand Trick Moon or discard it, or another new card with Dress ability, which we'll get into soon enough. In fact, it's the next card after this. And then discard the remaining revealed cards, and then you shuffle the deck, and then it has another ability. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if your Vanguard has 2 or more arms, this unit gets an extra 10,000 power until the end of turn. Very nice, and there's a little bit of glare, so now you can see it. Well, here's the new big card Bavsargra got. This is Vylord, or Vyrord. This is an Overdress card for Trick Moon, so that's very cool. It is, of course, Overdress over Trickstar, or not Trickstar, Trick Moon, and then you have the effects of this unit can't be chosen by your opponent's card effects, so that's very nice. And then it has another effect when this unit is placed on rearguard by the Overdress ability. You Counterblast 1, choose up to a total of 2 arms cards from your hand or drop, arm 1 of them to your Vanguard from among them, and put the other into your Soul. So you get to equip something for free, which is nice, and it can be from the drop as well. And then Dress Boost. When this unit boosts in the Overdress state, all of your front row units gets an extra 5,000 power until the end of turn for each of card in your Vanguard is armed with. So you can give your entire front row an extra 10,000 power while boosting with him, so that's very cool. Yeah, that's Vylord. Sealed Blaze Dragon Samadhi. During your turn, if your Vanguard has 2 or more arms, this unit gets an extra 5,000 power, and if your Vanguard has an armed card, you can retire this unit Choose an arms card from your hand to drop. Arm it to one of your Vanguards. If you armed a card, you cannot arm your Vanguard until the end of turn. So you essentially want to have something on it already. Yeah. Of course, we got 4 of the original Dragon Empire Perfect Guards. Of course, you can always swap one of them out for the Elementaris, so yeah. If you want to do that, you can. We got 4 copies of Trick Moon. It, of course, has the effects when it is placed on your back row center rear guard. From the drop, you countercharge 1. Very nice. And then its main effect, Dress Boost. When this unit boosts, the boosted unit gets an extra 10,000 power until the end of turn for each of each card your Sealed Blaze main Bavsargra is armed with. So, of course, Trick Moon can boost for a lot more, but it can only boost the unit in front of it, unlike Vylord, who gives it to the entire front row. Of course, you can overdress one of the Trick Moons, and then you use the other Trick Moons in the rearguard circle to give you even more power, so that's pretty cool. So, yep, that's Trick Moon. We've got 7 non-effect criticals. These heals, they're the non-effect heals. The effect draws. And then, of course, to finish it off, we've got the Dragon Empire Overtrigger. And that is the update for Bavsargra. So yeah, I'm very glad she finally got some more support besides the one card that came out in last year's festival collection. So yeah, and well, she also got another card, this one, at the beginning of the year. So yeah, she's had a good upgrade recently. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.